What's going on, guys? It's Karl here, coming at you live from San Francisco. We're just chilling after the keynote, of course, of the announcement, the Samsung Galaxy S10. We've got the S10 Plus here. We're, of course, gonna do a very quick unboxing, but first, around the keynote, there was so much hype around, of course, the S10s. There was a lot of leakage rumors. But the thing that surprised me most was the Galaxy Fold. They kind of threw us a curveball there. I think that looks pretty dope. It goes from a 4.6 inch to a 7.6 inch tablet, depending on where you open it, but it does cost near $2,000. That will become available later in March, so expect to see that. Cannot wait to share that phone with you. But of course, this is what you are here to see. It's the brand new Galaxy S10 Plus. We also just had the standard S10 as well as the S10e. So let's quickly switch to the overhead and get this guy unboxed. You can see on the front we've got S10, the little old Plus. I like the way that they've changed the design of the box this year. And removing that, we have the phone on top. And what's nice, we've actually got the good old user manuals, instructions embedded into the top. Maybe my unit was just like that. Putting the phone away to the side first, I do have mine in optic white. It does come in 4 different colors, 2 of them, of course, being ceramic, and I got a chance to hold one of those, and it felt way more premium, way heavier. That will be mine of choice. Inside, I do have a Euro charger in here. I do have to switch that out for a North American one, but we also have the AKG headphones, of course, a USB-C cable with all of the dongles that you'll need. And that's pretty much it. Taking off, of course, the plastic, the most satisfying thing, and here we have the S10 Plus for the first time in hand. So like I mentioned, I've got the optic white one in hand, and when I do get my hands on the ceramic version, I'll actually be giving this very device away to one of you lucky peeps. That giveaway will happen when I do my full review, so just make sure to leave a comment down below on your favorite feature. Of course, don't forget to sub to the channel and check me out over on Insta for that corresponding pick, and you will have a chance to win this guy. Stay posted for that full review. So if you listen to the keynote, you'll know that there are a ton of world's firsts in this phone. This guy is featuring a 6.4 inch, that's the full screen dynamic AMOLED display, and it has 100% of the color volume. And I'm not sure if this was a bit of a moniker on the naming, but another world's first ultrasonic fingerprint sensor. They're saying that it's more secure and of course more responsive than the traditional optic fingerprint sensor found on most displays. In my quick hands-on, I've been fairly impressed, perhaps still not as fast as a physical fingerprint sensor, but still works well, and when I do my full review, I'll of course splash water on this guy, test it out in different conditions to see how well it performs. Switching to the back, and we finally have a 3-camera setup. Samsung has caught on board with the ultra-wide game. That is a 16 megapixel sensor with a 123-degree field of view. The other 2 are just the telephoto and the wide. Let me know if you want to see one of my good old camera reviews. I'm in San Fran for an additional day. Maybe I can snag some sweet pics. But another world's first, it is the first phone to record in HDR10 Plus with, of course, stabilization, so you should be getting some very silky smooth footage as well as having a very high dynamic range. Cannot wait to test this guy out more. Onto the front, Samsung was very kind of sneaky with all of the wallpapers, as it is a bit darker up in this corner. Depending on which model you get, the S10 Plus has 2 front-facing cameras. Of course, one is wider. If you switch to the S10, you'll only have the smaller hole punch, which of course only has 1 camera. If you do get a fully spec version, you can get up to 1 terabyte of space with 1.5 terabytes of expandable memory in the micro SD card. You also have 12 gigs of RAM. I've got the mid version with just 8, and obviously as this bumps up in specs, so does the price. Last but not least, I know they were a bit hush-hush on the specs of the battery, but this should be lasting 25% longer than the S9 Plus. I'm sure there's a tiny bump up in specs. This guy will easily last you the entire day, and the very last feature that was announced was the fact that this will also act as a portable power bank for any of your other wirelessly charging devices. Anyways, that was my very first look and unboxing at the brand new Galaxy S10 Plus. Hope you guys enjoyed the coverage here in San Francisco, and let me know down below on your favorite feature to be featured on that giveaway for my full review. And if there's anything that you want me to cover, let me know down below or hit me up on social. We'll catch the rest of you in one of my next episodes or vlogs. Peace!